Welcome back to the war! Hey, this is DisturbingPuppet. We're back again. We're going to continue our game of Warhammer 40,000 Gladius Relics of War, playing as the Orks. We're going to do kind of a quick overview of what I was doing before, because I don't remember 100%. We wiped out the Space Marines, and our storyline that we need to do is to build a city close to this location here. So the Space Marine capital city was actually right on top of this, so we just wiped out the Space Marine AI and took this over. We've got mechs in the area, so we're going to build a city somewhere nearby, because that's what we have to do. What do I get? I get 100 food if I complete that. So this is Chapter 3, What's This Thing? Actually, in thinking about it, kind of the story is I have found some kind of opening and I need to build a city next to it to check it out. I'm kind of hoping that what I want to do is follow through the storyline stuff for the Orks as well. It's kind of what I did with the Necrons. I'm just hoping it's not the same as the Necrons, where I'm going to have a giant horde of Necrons show up and I have to fight them to win. That would seem kind of odd, but it's certainly possible that's what's going to happen. Unfortunately, I did found another city over here. This was mainly something to kind of block the Space Marine access, mainly to this mobile holo projector, which I have control of, which gives all my units additional health. And then kind of my capital is just a little bit further over, so this is my capital here. So what are we doing? We're researching extra infantry armor, which would be good. In my capital, we've got squig herds for food production, making some boys, making def coptas. My building that can produce heroes is not doing anything, and my building that can produce mechs is not doing anything because we're good on those for right now. I'm going to kind of hold off building some units until I get some better research stuff. I can actually make my killicans as well, so I might make one or two of them. We've got the resources. That's not too big of a deal. What are we at here for our Waaaaggghhh level? We're now at level 3 of the Waaaaggghhh. So all of my units do plus 15% damage. So that's kind of cool, up to a maximum of plus 25%. Alright, that'll be interesting. Overall, my energy is okay. Food is now okay, kind of stabilized. Should be good once I get this other food production set up here in my capital in this spot that I've got left. We'll have to keep expanding the capital here a bit. Ore is doing good. Energy is okay. That's kind of what I'm focusing on in the new city, is just energy production. I really want to increase my research, though. That would be nice. So up here in this city, what do we have? We've built a couple energy productions. We're working on something to increase the loyalty here, which should help a little bit. We're probably going to keep this kind of a small settlement, just because additional population affects your loyalty pretty negatively. So I don't want to massively ramp up my population too much here. I am going to have to found another city here very close, so we'll kind of deal with issues when that comes up. I think I already did everything for the turn. What we've got are some forces here left from the fight against the Space Marine capital. The mechs are kind of in the back here. We've got a Weird Boy and a Pain Boy kind of hanging out. My War Boss as well. I'm going to scout around a little bit. I'm not sure if this is actually going to connect to anything out this way. It doesn't look like it probably will. We have seen Necrons down... Actually, I've got some guys all the way out here. Kind of scouting around. We've seen Necrons kind of down here. They've come up and taken some of these positions before if I don't have anybody guarding them. The red stuff is all mine because I'm Orks, and, you know, red ones are better, so we're doing that more faster. We have seen Imperial Guard as well, kind of in this general area, but we've also seen Necrons over here too, but the only thing we've seen for the Imperial Guard have been their units that produce cities, so kind of like they were just randomly spamming them and sending them out looking for places that they could found cities. So I'm kind of hoping the Necrons and the Imperial Guard are keeping each other busy. I have explored quite a bit of the map, and I'm not sure if this connects out this way, so I'm assuming one or both are probably right down over here. So we're going to build up a force and maybe could do a little recon in force and see what we can find. We've got kind of a little horde here we're building up. Lots of tank busters. We've got a Weird Boy and some mechs to repair vehicles. Other Pain Boy out here. So anything we build, we'll kind of add to this and send them on down to check things out. Tank busters hanging out up here, and we've got some tank busters also down here, kind of keeping an eye in case anything shows up. So I think we're set for the turn. Call it good. See what happens. Alright, nothing. I don't see anything on the map. So we'll do our movement stuff first, and we'll kind of go from there. I'm going to have to settle another city here, so we'll have to check out and see what's a good position. So we'll just take a look around and see what we can see. Oh, maybe it does snake around here and connect. All these guys are in good health, so that's not a problem. War Boss could use some topping up. So we'll do a quick heal on them up. I'm kind of viewing the War Boss as my own personal avatar in the game, so I've given him a whole bunch of crazy stuff, upgrades and things to increase his toughness and firepower, but he's definitely, I don't think, as powerful as like the Destroyer Lord I had as the Necrons last time. What do we have for city options? It's kind of recommending these two. Food and energy. We've got a plus 20 research. That would be nice. I also like the plus 20 research here. I think here's what we're going to do. As long as it's within 3 tiles of this, we're fine. So I think we'll do that there. Apparently we can't get there this turn. Hey, Paso, what's it? I'm hoping nothing crazy is just going to come running out. I was kind of hoping this was a dead end. I actually got a lot of Orkoid fungus here, which is nice. We can heal up if we need to. Maybe we'll keep these guys together here just in case something crazy shows up. All this wireweed seems like it's going to be a hassle. Once we get Defcoptas up, we can kind of scout out the area and check the shoreline. Make sure this isn't just a ridge that leads to more land, and actually is maybe water there. I don't see anything. Just some ruins. You guys, let's just move around. Just kind of scouting around with them, seeing what we can see. My other scout units way down here. Guys that are banged up, I'm going to try to get out of here. It's kind of hard to see where I can move to, though. I just saw some Tomb Blades here previously when I was playing, so there definitely could be some just kind of hanging out in the forests. Now, blue is Necrons, so Necrons have been here at some point. Don't see any right now. Okay. Where are you guys? We'll go ahead and start moving some guys down to do some scouting with the force here. A little slow. So we might as well start moving now, since it takes them a while to get anywhere. The buggies are pretty quick, but the regular infantry troops and stuff, especially the tank busters, which I have a lot of, are a little slow to move around. Really enjoying the tank busters. I like them quite a bit. You guys are going to stay there. So we built the food production. What do we want to do now? I think we're all full. I don't see any open slots for construction, so we'll have to grab the last tile there. I can grab further out if I want. This particular city is low in energy and loyalty, so I'd like to build another loyalty building. Is there anywhere that'll give me a loyalty bonus? Probably not. There's a couple of research bonuses. We've got influence bonus out here, which might not be a bad idea either to grab, at least not at some point. Good food production. And I'm going to actually grab someplace that I can build some research at for now. Then we might go with food and some other stuff later. My other city increased in population, but they're working on fighting pits, so they're kind of set. Don't really want to build a hero right now, and I'm not going to build a mech, so that'll be it for the city production. Something. Didn't do very much damage. Yeah, they're a bit better in the forest than I am. I was just kind of using the war buggies because I got a lot of them and they could cover a lot of ground. Not necessarily because they're great in this kind of terrain. Again, these gorges or cliffs are definitely causing some problems for my movement. Maybe I should move my infantry down through the forest here. Might be a better choice. Kind of redirect these guys around. What kind of damage can I do? Not very much. They're not very tough, so we might as well do some damage, though. You guys are kind of trashed, so let's get you out of here. Yeah, let's kind of redirect everybody around back this way through the forest, the infantry guys anyway, if we can. Looks like we've got to go all the way around here, though, because of the height difference. It's kind of hard to see the height differences sometimes with the positioning of the camera. Nobody's super close to me, so I'm not really paying super close attention to how I'm positioning guys. Shouldn't be too important yet, but it will be soon. Hey, we produced some boys. We'll send them out that way as well. And we'll send you over here to scout as well. We'll leave them on the Orkoid fungus. They'll heal up a little bit. Don't want to move too far away quite yet, just kind of scouting. So we're going to found there. So go there and found the city, please. Chapter 3, what's this thing? Found a city within 3 tiles. 100 food. What is Og? You've barely built your brand new fort when a bunch of Humies arrive. They don't seem happy, but you're not sure why. Never mind, fighting them will keep your boys busy while the Grots and mechs explore the tunnel. Great. Objective, defend the newly discovered entrance for 10 turns. Survive invasion for 10 turns. This is awfully familiar for when I played the Necrons. We had kind of a similar issue. I get quite a bit of stuff, though. So where are they? I don't see any. I see Necrons on the map. So I'm assuming they're going to show up here. So this tile, loyalty is a bit of a problem. Got an energy bonus, we've got food bonus, so probably food or energy is what I'm going to want to go ahead and build here. Let's go ahead and do energy, I guess. I don't see any humies around, but I'm sure they're going to show up. Let's put my tank busters here. If it was kind of like what I remember, they were coming from kind of the edge of the map is what they were doing, but I'm not sure that's going to happen again, so we'll see. Fortunately, I already moved my war boss and scouts and stuff out this way. Move the weird boy in a little bit more protected position. I see no humies. Unfortunately, I've already moved almost all of my units, so I can't really respond yet, but I don't see anything yet. These guys are just going to stay there. So we produced boys, so actually I can't produce anything else. What are we low on? We're low on ore again. Yeah, I might have to up my ore production then. Even 22 is not enough. We're not going to build anything else. Mechs don't really matter too much at this point. Got Deathcopta on Deathcopta. I keep saying Deathcopta on the way. Let's see where the humies show up. Those are some remaining ones, I think, from when the Marines were over here. So since the Marine faction has been wiped out, they're now just being handled like the monsters and stuff. I don't see anything. What the heck? I see no bad guys. Huh, okay. Defend the entrance, so that would be here. Maybe the Marines are part of the force, but I would assume that they're leftovers from the Space Marine player having been here before, and they were just units that were further away from the city when the city was destroyed. Probably. Let's pull him back a little bit, try to keep him healed up. I don't really want to send my war boss in by himself to take them on, but I can. Let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, there's nothing else around, so they must just be leftovers. So he can make short work of these guys. So I'm going to leave the other guys here for now. You can just kind of hang out and stay there. You can stay there. You can stay there. Head towards my mechs with these guys. Don't know if I can get close enough. Yeah, not quite. Yeah, it's weird. I'm not seeing anything. When I was playing the Necrons and this kind of happened with the invasion, they just haven't showed up all over the place. Now the Necrons here took off. So positioning. Try to pay a little bit more attention now, because we might have something showing up at some point. Tank busters in the front. I guess we'll scout a little bit more. Toot toot! Apparently orcs like to yell toot toot when they're driving around in their war buggies. If you say so, game. If you say so. It's gotta be coast. No, I guess not. You guys can stay there. Yeah, more Necrons have been here. I haven't seen any sign of Imperial Guard having grabbed anything. Well, got our tile. So this is research. I definitely want some research. I can't afford anything. We could put Orkoid Fungus on there. That's about it. Actually, I still don't have Orkoid Fungus here. We'll go and throw some out here first. Minus 12 in the loyalty, so I'd like to build some more loyalty buildings here that would help out a little bit. We'll have our research next turn. Space Marines running away. Extra infantry armor increases the armor of infantry. To any other race, orc armor seems ridiculous. Great lumps of thick metal plates attached by cables, nails, and nonsensical apparatuses. Painted gold by lumpen mechs and grots, but with a little bit of orc belief, it works like a charm. Speaking of working like a charm, I just want to check and make sure everything's working. Okay, it looks like everything's fine. We produce Defcoptas. We'll get to play around with them. It'll be kind of fun. Have to do some more research as well. What do we want to research now? Research is kind of slow. We've got mech guns, which is an anti-air cannon. Scrap sheds. Generates influence and increases population limit. Red paint job. Increases damage of war buggies, battle wagons, Daka jets, and burnabombas. So damage, not speed. I would have thought it'd be speed. Increases influence gain of units dealing damage. That might be good. Boss Speakers increases growth rate of orc cities. Big Bomb. Defcopter's ability to drop anti-infantry bombs. Battle Wagon. Heavily armored transport vehicle unit. I wonder how good those are. I'm tempted just to go with Feared Orcs. Just so we can get some more influence going. Red Paint Job is also tempting. Yeah, let's go Feared Orcs, I guess. Got a lot more research still to go. I'm not getting a lot of research points, though. I'll have to kind of refocus on that a little bit. And I still don't see anything on the map showing any invasion or any forces coming at me. So you guys can take up a position here to defend in case an enemy shows up. Send the war boss down to kill these guys off. He's an army all by himself. And I haven't even used his combat stimulant that he's got carrying around. Just got crew towns. I don't see anything else. It's kind of odd. I would have expected some human troops to show up based on the storyline mission that's going on. Kinda strange. Oh, there's some. I didn't see them on the map. We've got Tactical Space Marines hanging out right over here. Kind of hard to spot the little specks on the map. So just look around here real quick, see if I see anything else. Yeah, just those tactical space marines right there. No, Death Coptas, that's what I want. Death Coptas, we can scout, we can jink, so in range damage reduction for a turn. Turbo boost increases movement. What's our guns? We've got Twin Link Shooters, range of 2, and Sluggas, range of 1, so it'll be a little bit more accurate, close range. I would think they'd be piloted by Gretchen, not actual orcs. But whatever. Maybe let's scout just to see if there's anything we can't see. Yeah, it looks like that's it. So we'll redirect the boys that way as well. Where's my mechs? Mechs, you can move up and repair the war buggies. Please. A little bit anyway. Keep moving the infantry down through the forest here. Since I've only seen one human unit, I'm not really that concerned yet. I'm kind of a bit more focused on trying to find the Necrons and seeing what I can do against them. I could send a Tank Buster unit up to help deal with those Marines. But I'm hoping the boys and the Death Coptas should be able to take care of them. They are level 4. Yeah, just in case, let's send the Tank Busters up as well. I don't like splitting up my units that much. You guys can stay there. Let's continue scouting. Well, we found a Necron city. And that's not good either. Ow. It's not actually giving me info about that, but that's Doomsday Ark, so that's kind of a higher level, not super high level, but a little bit higher level Necron unit. That's going to be a problem to deal with. What kind of damage can I do to it? A little bit. I might as well. The war buggies actually have decent armor and a lot of health, so they're not that bad, honestly, for engaging. So kind of whittle it down a little bit here. Its health. Well, it's also pretty tough. The 7 armor. So it's going to win any engagement, but I'll do a little bit of damage here and then we'll run away. If he wants to send that out, then we'll kind of have to deal with it. There we go. Doomsday Ark. Vehicle unit with devastating firepower. Victory through overwhelming firepower is a common tenet of Necron strategic thinking. Nowhere is this more evident than in the Doomsday Ark. Though deceptively fragile at first glance, the Doomsday Ark is a self-propelled energy cannon whose raw, unsubtle firepower is so vastly destructive that a single shot can turn the tide of battle. Doomsday Cannon. Alright, if it moves, it's got less power. If it doesn't move, it can shoot further and have more power. Yeah, definitely a bit of a problem. Necron City. Grants damage reduction, increases healing rate, and decreases movement costs for allied units. Grants ranged damage reduction to infantry units. Insane obelisks, mastabas, and half-buried crypts makes this sprawling city resemble an ancient human necropolis. Yet it is far from deserted, instead filled with the soulless Necrons. Warriors and machines of living metal that regard other sentient races as at best a source of slaves, and at worst a plague to be wiped from existence. So I wonder if they just have the one, or if they've spread out. I wonder. Now you guys can stay there for now. You guys are also going to sit tight in case something shows up. And they can stay put to heal. Just for fun, let's build some Killicans, I guess. And that's probably going to be about it for unit production for right now. I can build a hero unit, I can build a mech, but it doesn't really matter too much. So up here everything should be fine. I'm going to keep an eye down here just to see if more units kind of pour out of the city. If I can, or he'll just take off. Well, there's some more Marines running around. And he's back. It could be a different one. Oh, wiped out my unit. Yeah, we're gonna come down here. We need to come down here and force. So where were the Space Marines? Yeah, I know that. Got Marines there. Did we see Marines somewhere else? Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything anywhere else, but I could just be missing it. Yeah, you guys can pull back. Not that interested in fighting that particular force at the moment. Mechs can move up and repair again. I said you can repair again. Just want to make sure I don't have anybody end up on this wire lead if I can avoid it. Well, there's more stuff out this way. Okay. Alright, we'll send the boys in first because they're a bit more expendable. They'll get shot up a bit on the way in. Grenades can do a little bit. Let's put you guys in a little bit of cover. Not sure if it actually makes a difference. And the Death Coptas were going to be better at close range because of the Sluggas as well, so I guess we'll throw them right in there. And then we'll jink with them after we do the attack. I said, we'll jink with them after we do the attack. War Boss is a one-man army, so he'll just grab this. see anything else. You guys are still healing. You can stay there. You guys can stay there, and stay there, and stay there, and stay there, guarding that, and you can do the same. Right, we'll have fungus in a turn. We've got the kill cans in a bit. Do I want to build anything else? Deathcop does take 30 ore, so do the war buggies, so I'm going to hold off on those. Infantry is kind of the same as the killer cans, and we'll hold off on anything else. Mechs, what do you cost? Not that much, actually. Yeah, we can make another mech unit for repairs for vehicles and stuff, I guess. Oh, enslavers! Well, I got a bunch more Necrons coming at us. All kinds of stuff here. Unit discovered, Lord! Iconic hero unit with versatile abilities. These Lords of the Necrons, though lesser in stature and power than an Overlord or Pharaon, are nonetheless formidable foes in their own right and often march to war at the head of a vast mechanical army. Independent of their monarchs, Lords are cunning leaders and pitiless commanders, focused upon the destruction of their foes and their own personal glory. They also have an ability, depending on what he picked, that can summon additional units, which is kind of a problem. Attack the enslavers. Got a lot of units down here to deal with. Marines attacked my boys, did a little bit of damage. Okay, we're going to have to deal with that Necron force. But nothing else is really around. So much for this human invasion. I'm not seeing much of it at all. My war boss can nearly just slaughter the enslavers all by himself. Nearly, anyway. Got bombs too, but that's not very effective. Yeah, I'm not sure if I should just stay here or just take off with him. I don't think the enslavers can take over my war boss. I certainly hope not. Alright, let's do the other stuff first, and we'll kind of see what we want to do. Well, we've got more Marines have shown up. Assault Marines. That's also not super helpful, I would have to say. Now this is a chopper. Get in the chopper! Richter! Get in the chopper! I know, I'm mixing up movies there. Kill them off. The boys is happy, we killed some stuff. So this force, I'm gonna try to bring down through the forest here to kind of surprise him. But he may push up quite a bit. Let's fall back towards the tank busters. And then we'll move up into the forest. Oh, we found something. What is this? Siren Caster. So, stationary artifact that increases loyalty. The multiple ventricles on this artifact flamp gently in the planet's constant zephyrs, producing a noise like organic wind chimes. All who hear the song feel themselves pleasantly calmed, as if a matriarchal hand was laid gently upon the soldier, or their shoulder. Plus 5% loyalty. Okay. We can just take it. That's going to attract the attention of the Necrons. I should be able to move up here and be okay, because the forest should block line of sight to me. Unfortunately, this wireweed's kind of in the way. Mechs. Keep moving up and repairing. They're back to full health. Yeah, the terrain here is really odd. The water and stuff. A weird lake. It's like I have to go around to come through. Like, this is the only position I can get through, here or here, because of height difference. I just can't tell looking at it from this direction. That's a bit close, isn't it? Okay, hopefully we can't get seen here. This is going to shoot us. These guys are kind of stuck. Unless I want to move them back, but I think we're going to need them, so just going to have to sit tight with them, unfortunately. Let's have these guys move out this way. You can stay, though, and you can stay. You can stay. You can stay healing up. Yeah, not sure what to do here with my leader. Yeah, let's just wreck these guys. Very nearly killed them. Okay, we produced orcoid fungus up here. What do we want to do? We've got research bonuses. We've got food production bonuses. Food is okay. I definitely want that research to be a little better. So we'll build a think tank, I guess. You do something about loyalty here as well. We actually produced a fighting pit out here, so my loyalty is only -6. Only -6. How are we doing on everything else? Ore would be nice. I don't really have an ore bonus. I do have energy. I could just make this my energy capital, my empire. %20 energy bonus. Yeah, let's go ahead and build another energy production out here. And population's increasing. One turn away, we'll have some more power, so we should be set on power here pretty soon. And that's going to be it. Happened there. Unit discovered. Predator. Main battle tank unit. A swift and brutal fighting vehicle. The Predator provides the Space Marine chapters with prodigious amounts of fire supports. The battle tank's heavy bolters and autocannon are the bane of infantry and light vehicles, while the Annihilator variants and las cannon spell doom to any armored foes. That's a bit of a problem. Right next to my capital, too. Toon Blades took that away from me. I lost health pretty much everywhere because my leadership went down, I guess. Actually, we dropped Waaaaggghhh level as well, also, from 3 to 2. Yeah, this Predator is a bit of a problem. Fortunately, I don't have much that can head that direction to deal with that situation. keep my infantry here in the woods if I can. I found another Siren Caster. So now the Necrons know I'm in the area anyway, taking stuff away from them. Move these guys through this. Must be height difference here, so they can only get through this one place. It still looks like they can't get through here. I'll move them around to here to get up. And weird boy, get away from that tower. There's Orkoid fungus here, so I'm just going to hang out and heal up a little bit before we send them in to maybe check out what Necron forces are there. And you guys, is there any Orkoid fungus around here? Yeah, back here. Head that way to heal up, and these guys can stay put in case they show up, take shots at them. I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with this Predator. That's kind of a problem. I don't have good anti-tank stuff other than my tank busters, and I've only got one unit of them in the area. The boys here are kind of trashed. Oh, I see what he did. He took the control of this mobile holocaster away from me. That's why everybody's health went down. Yeah, that's aggravating. And nearest Orkoid fungus is going to be here or in my city for these guys to heal up, so we'll start heading that direction. I don't think the Defcoptas can do much to the tank, but we can see what we can do to the Assault Marines here. I'm hoping since they're close combat and I'm a flyer, they're not going to be able to do anything to me. At least not much anyway, just bolt pistols and stuff. But I'm probably not going to do a lot of damage to them either. Oh, and we found more Assault Marines. Anyway, they're all converging on my capital instead of on this position, which is kind of where I expected them to show up. So we're really not equipped for dealing with this particular force coming at me. And all of the stuff down here just took off. Yeah, my War Boss, yeah, you can have that. That's fine. Alright, I'm going to start pulling him back, because we're going to need to send forces over towards my capital. I think everybody's got to start moving that way. Retake the holo projector on the way. Is anybody here hurt? You're at full health, you're at full health. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, my capital, what can we do? We can make mechs. Working on a mech, I can make Weird Boy, that's it. I can't make anything else because we don't have enough ore. So that's going to have to do. You guys finished your energy production. And energy overall is doing pretty good. Not fantastic, but decent. I'll have to grab a tile. I've got some ore, and I'm going to want more ore, so I think we'll put a couple quarries out there. That'll be a good idea, I think. That is it, unfortunately. We've got Marines appearing out of nowhere here. Tank is in my capital. So my boss tower hit it, did some damage. Crit Hounds took that back, it's fine. Attacked my boss tower and did some damage. Just trying to even see where everything is going on. Devastators. Alright, you guys will get into some Orkoid Fungus to heal. Take a position here to keep an eye on things. Just gonna get the mechs away from the front line. Because of this forest, I don't have line of sight to use any of my abilities. I've got to get right next to enemies. Pain Boy is kind of in a bad spot. Tank Buster's got pretty banged up as well. Alright, let's heal up the Tank Busters with the Pain Boy. Throw some grenades at the Devastators. Do a little bit of damage. And unfortunately, my Weird Boy can't get into a position to help here. It's the disadvantage of Forest. Death Copter's already down to half health. Did I get hit by the Assault Marines? I don't know what else would have happened, though. Take back control of that. I'll help everybody out. Can I still attack? No. Okay. These guys need to heal up. We'll head back towards the city. City itself, yeah, has some shots. If nothing else shows up in my capital, I should be able to deal with it just with them. But I'm still going to send the Tank Busters in too. So if I pull all these guys away, then something's going to show up just here at random, probably. Okay, what can we do with our capital? We can make heroes. We can actually make a vehicle. Well, 9 turns for Defcopta. Minus 12 loyalty, that's really going to drag down my production ability here. But the city's busy building a think tank. What the heck is that? Smokescreen. Well, something must be there. Deployed a smokescreen. And war buggies are not good against other heavy armored stuff, so I'm not really that interested in building them right now, so I'm going to hold off there. Oh, all kinds of stuff down here. You shouldn't have line of sight there. That's a bunch of crap. Lost my pain boy. Well, we got Fear to Orks. Increased influence gain of units dealing damage. When a Waaagghhh is powerful enough, it has something like a multiplying effect, with every blow struck further enhancing the leaking psychic field in a sort of ultra-violent Orky feedback loop. Alright, I may just want to get these guys out of here. Beating this isn't really helping me. We'll swing around, I guess, is what we're going to have to do. I don't think pulling back this way is going to work. What can we do? Bigger bolts, increase damage of bolt weapons, increase research output, increase the amount of salvaged ore when killing enemy units. Heavy infantry unit, mega knobs, that might be good as well. Battle against transport units, it's probably not good against armored stuff. I can't increase the damage of the war buggies. Let's go with mega knobs, see what we can get from them. This is kind of a mess down here, unfortunately. Really hate having lost my pain boy as well. So what do we find? A hunter. Tank that specializes in taking down skimmers and flying targets. From out of its massive turreted warhead chamber, the hunter sends sky spear missiles thundering into the heavens, emitting a piercing scream as it tears across the firmament. Each of these sacred rounds seek out the skyborn foes of the Emperor. Entombed in the heart of each missile, a servitor savant guides the ordnance to its foes. Even if the missile flies wide of its mark, the hardwired savant will set it back on course. Increased armor penetration, reduced accuracy when moving, increased accuracy against flyers, jet bikes, and skimmers. Really good armor penetration of 8. It's a bit of a problem. But I don't have a whole lot of flyers, so it could be a whole lot worse. Not seeing anything down here. More assault marines coming in. The tank is gone. It's kind of surprising. You guys can go into the city to heal up. You guys can go in case he shows up again. Yeah, I don't know where those assault troops went. So we don't have to worry about wireweed with them. Let's just take a quick look. And we'll scout with them. There they are. Move the war boss up. I'd like to heal him up, but we'll just keep him up near here in case anything else shows up. Maybe for now we'll leave the pain buggies here too, just in case something shows up right around the city. Since that is our main objective, is to hold on to that. Well, I can do pretty good damage here against this thing if I want to. Or we can just get away from it. I'm not going to be able to destroy it, I don't think, if I stay put. Well, let's take a look and see if everything's here. Kind of split up my units a bit too much. Alright, you know what? Let's just go for trashing this thing. Ah, crit hounds. Do I want to throw my weird boy at it too? Not particularly. But I'm going to. It's not very much damage. And these guys can just keep an eye on things, and you're there healing. Yeah, things are not going super awesome. Could be a lot worse, but they're not going great. I lost a pain boy, so I guess we'll make another one. But that's all we're going to do for right now. Once we get the Killicans done, we might make some more tank busters. Out here we've got Power Gubbins in a turn, and out here we've got Tyrell. Okay. And more Marines all over the place. When I said Imperial, I was kind of thinking Imperial Guard, not Space Marines showing up all over. Well, the Hunter took off, it looks like. Oh. That's a little surprising. Grab that back from the Necrons. I'm just going to take this back and forth. As soon as they send forces, I run away. As soon as they leave, I'll come back and take it. Guys are still healing, that's fine. You guys are keeping an eye on things, that's fine as well. I'd like to get these Death Coptas repaired once I get these mechs built in the capital. I'm going to leave the tank busters in the city in case the tank comes back. You guys can stay there to heal, that's fine. Nothing else showed up. Let's go ahead and build a dig and smelter out here. And the war boss will move back onto some fungus, I guess. Hey, look what we found. That's mildly irritating. Yeah, at range I'm not very good, but next turn we'll go in and trash him in close combat. And you will move a little closer, so next turn we can send both the Warlord and the buggies at them. I know there were some other Marines back here. So I'm just going to kind of creep along here because I don't want to run into a unit and end up getting ambushed kind of here. Keep them together. Alright, we acquired a tile up here. We're already working on that. Produce power out here. Overall, this city's actually doing pretty well. We're even in positive loyalty. I guess since I've actually got a spot here, I can still build something. No real benefits for me here other than energy. I don't think I need any more energy, at least not right now. Attempting to build some ore here, or research. I could spread around some orchid fungus as well. Yeah, let's go research, I guess, just to actually have some more on the way. Population increased here. Just have a couple turns left to defend the position. All kinds of stuff showing up. Wow, that was a good hit on my leader. I don't like that at all. 12.9 damage. Salt Marines captured my fermentation pool. They're just all over the place. Don't like it. Alright, I've got to send my Pain Boy back here so I can heal up my leader. Can't leave him in this position. Don't want him to get too trashed. They're going to stay put to ambush them if they come forward, take some shots at them. It's not going to do much damage, but it'll slow them down. We'll send the Weird Boy back as well. It takes so long to get through here, it's kind of messing up my plans. I know there's assault marines somewhere out here. Have these guys move back just to make sure nobody sneaks up and grabs this. They're almost back to full health, but they can stay and heal. You guys are there to ambush anything that shows up. What do we have? Level 5 Tactical Space Marines, level 5 Tactical Space Marines. Okay, they're back to full health. We'll send them back towards the capital. Or we'll get shot up on the way. Or not. Didn't take a shot at me. It's a hunter. He's probably going to do quite a bit of damage to me on his turn. Mainly anti-air, but still he's got good armor penetration. And good damage. Maybe we'll send the tank busters up that way then. Kind of a big mess here in the forest, unfortunately. Put these guys up in the elevated position. Forest should still block line of sight here. I don't really want to send some tank busters by themselves in against these guys. So just kind of setting up a firing line here in case they come forward. Okay, we produced research up here. Loyalty's only -2. That's not too terrible. What else can we do? So we can spread some Orkoid fungus since we still haven't done that there. Population increased here, working on research. And here we're working on diggers and smelters. Well, I can't see what's going on because of this. Alright, so the Astra Militarum and Progard are dead. What, we zogged all of them already? We only just got started. This aim is really quite easy. I'm assuming the Necrons are the ones that did that, not me. And we completed the chapter. So we got a bunch of stuff. When the Humi assaults end, you turn your attention to the labyrinth again, where a few survivors are trickling out. The snots and grots that went underground with the mechs are mostly gone, burned or torn apart by robot horrors and traps, but the mechs themselves have survived and emerged with ancient technology galore. Alright, what happened? Lots of things happened. Hunter attacked war buggies. Okay, war buggies attacked Devastators. Kind of expected that. Tactical Space Marines attacked my weird boy. He's still alive, that's good. AI is dead. I'm assuming the Necrons. So that means the Necrons are going to be a much bigger problem soon. War buggies attacked Tactical Space Marines. Tactical Space Marines attacked war buggies. Yeah, I've got a huge Marine force here. That's going to be a problem. I'm kind of blocking my way back towards the city. do what we can here against the hunter. Tiny bit of damage. Let's send these guys up and around. Since they've grabbed stuff from me, there's probably stuff out here. We'll see if we can spot anything. Might need to come over and help out here with the fight too. These guys are kind of stuck, unfortunately. Even my city can shoot these guys. Alright, scout. There's Pain Boy. Send my war boss up, have my Pain Boy heal him. That's the stuff. And the weird boy can come as well. Let's scout with these guys. Okay, so those assault marines came down here, it looks like, joining up this big horde of marines. That's not ideal. Killer cans. What do we have for killer cans? Scorcha, armor penetration 2, claw, penetration 6, so good in melee combat against vehicles. Let's see if we can find one. Good mechs as well. I'll send them over when I repair those Defcoptas. The boys are back in good shape. Send them down as well. Stay put. What to do here? Do you have vision? You do have vision of somebody. So we might as well zap them. You've got vision from there. That's interesting. Didn't expect that. Waaaggghhh! We'll repair them as well. So if I move around up here on the height, will I have vision of the Tactical Space Marines? I'm not sure. I don't like moving them out in a position by themselves in case other stuff come in this direction. These guys can't see through because they're on the same height and we've got forest in the way. They can't go anywhere either. When I move up, I'm going to get shot at a bit. Let's take the risk here. Yeah, I do have vision because we're at the heights, nothing else around. Yeah, do I send these guys in against the Tactical Space Marines or not? It's probably not a great idea because they're already banged up a little bit. But attacking is more of an advantage in this game than defending, and I don't want the weird boy getting killed. So they're probably going to get chewed up here on this turn. Hopefully not wiped out, though. Produced killer cans. And mechs. What do we want to do now? What to do now? Let's get some tank busters. And that's probably going to be it. We'll hold off on anything else. The city's working on orcoid fungus. I'd like to get on the loyalty building here to help out the loyalty in the capital and production. But that's going to be it for now. Chapter 4, The Keys to Secrets. Waaaggghhh, the most unhinged of your mechs, is bouncing with glee. It is something gawky or mawky, it really is! You glare at his burnt hair squigs and the gouges torn into the armor by the tin heads in the depths and give him a good whack to calm him down. Later, when he comes around, he explains, Dunno what earth this gubbins is, but some bits will make this all go faster than engine I can make. Gets off his rock for sure. Just, He trails off, looking nervously at your power claw, and backs off. We ain't got no keys! He's already running when he starts shouting. Your patience isn't infinite. Just gather as much of the ancient junk as you can and see if the keys are in there somewhere. Recover artifacts. So I just need one more artifact. We get a Volcanic Shroud and research. So the artifacts are these thingies, I think. I believe. Don't I have 3 of them? It said I had 2. Got control of this one. And that one. Yeah, I had control. I had control of this one and I lost it. So I'll have to take control of this. Yeah, if the Marines took off, yeah, we'll just head down here and take control of that one. Hopefully we can take it from the Necrons without too much trouble. I'm not seeing much else around. Okay. Hunter attacked war buggies and did quite a bit of damage. Assault Space Marines captured the recaf leaf from me. But I think we might be just taken off. Take control of this if we can from the Necrons. It's kind of close to their city, but all I need to do is take it. I don't think it matters for how long. Even if it's just one turn, and then we leave. Okay, let's go looking for anything out here. I don't know where that Predator went. I think we had control of this too at one point, quite a while ago. So we could also send some forces that way. So you're at full health, it's okay. Alright, we'll send them out. Yeah, still nothing. Can't see anything. Send the Coptas towards the mechs. So we'll try to repair them next turn, as long as I can remember. Alright, we're going to move in and we're going to grenade this hunter. Give it a bad day. down to 8. Yeah. And I can get another shot on it, but it's not going to make too much of a difference, at least not right now. So I'll just whittle these guys down a little bit. I've got a Pain Boy in a turn. Maybe we'll head him out that way then. Not seeing anything. It's kind of surprising. Let's just shift everybody around through here if we can. Retake stuff on the way, kind of link everybody up if we can. Next time. And you guys make sure nobody takes control of this from me. That's kind of important. Heal the boss. How's the boss? Alright, he's back to full health. Population's increasing. Anything else in my capital? We've got Pain Boy in a turn, we've got Tank Busters on the way, we're building some fungus. Can build mech, I could build a vehicle. War production's definitely getting a lot better now. Yeah, let's do some more scouting. We'll build another Def Copter, I guess. It takes quite a while, though. There's the Predator. And the Necrons. Wonderful. Mega Knobs, heavy infantry units. The richest and most battle-hardened knobs can become Mega Knobs by paying a mech to build them into a suit of Mega Armor, piston-driven and covered in enough protective plating to turn its wearer into a walking tank. This armor is incredibly expensive. Yet it serves as the ultimate green-skin status symbol. Though other orcs mock the Mega Knobs for wearing so much armor, only the dullest would do so within earshot. Even a direct hit from a tank round is unlikely to do more than knock a Mega Knob over, worsening his already foul temper. For many, the only chance of surviving an encounter with an angry Mega Knob is to outrun him. What kind of weapons do we have? Power Claw, Arm Penetration 6, so close combat good. Twin Link Shooter, okay. Yeah, we might need to make some of them. All kinds of stuff happen. Tactical Space Marines attack the War Buggies. Tin Blades captured that from me again. War Buggies attacked them. Doomsday Ark took that. Yeah, we don't want to mess with another Doomsday Ark. Tin Blades attack War Buggies, did a bunch of damage. Yeah, these Necrons are going to be a problem. Alright, I know the hunter took off. Let's see if we can find him. Kill them off. So we might go for this instead. Hopefully the Necrons don't come over here and grab this away from me, though, and I'll have to grab another one. It just goes on forever. Killer cans are slow, don't have range, can't hit that. What do we want to do here? So we'll send these guys right up to the Predator, grenade it. Good damage. Alright, let's move them up. Have the mechs heal them. We can't heal them. How come we can't heal the Death Copters? Because they're flyers? What? And I'm on the ground, I guess? That seems kind of stupid. This positioning thing? No, yeah, I can't heal them. Okay, so you can't heal flyers if you're on the ground. That seems kind of dumb. It's a vehicle. Keep whittling away at them. Unfortunately, these guys are kind of stuck now. The only way around is kind of through the Necrons or through the Marines. Either way, not great. So I'm going to try to sneak them through here without being noticed, hopefully. I don't think that's going to work, but we're going to try. Pair of the war buggies in the back. I'm tempted to grab multiple things here, but I don't want to split up too much. I'm already spread out way too much. And I don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it. Let's put the tank busters back as an ambush in the woods, in case the Necrons come after me. You guys can stay put. The Pain Boy, just head out to the edge of the city. Okay, we produced Orkoid Fungus. Pain Boy. What do we need for Mega Knobs? Actually, it's not too bad. Upkeep of 3 food, 6 influence. I'll have to wait till I finish my tank busters before I can build them. We can grab another Pain Boy, I guess. For the city itself, what do we want to do? We've got a food bonus here. Food's doing okay, but could be better, so let's go ahead and make that a little bit better. I'm actually going to need to increase my population. I just noticed we actually have too Too many buildings for the population we have. Loyalty is also kind of crummy here, so we'd like to make that better. So we finish the diggers and smelters up here. Sure, let's make a fighting pit. I can't... No, let's not do that. Diggers and smelters. Thinking, for some reason I thought I had a spot available in the main part of the city, but I do not. And we produced a think tank out here. We need 6 for the population, so we're going to have to expand. Also lay down some orcoid fungus would be a good idea. I'm going to go ahead and grab this one just because I can put 3 buildings on it, and I don't really need the ore quite so much with what I've got going on. So we'll see what we can do here. We've got some options. The war boss I'm going to leave here just in case. Pain boy and the word boy are fine. I may want to send this group back over towards the capital here at some point. It takes forever to get through here, so just in case something else shows up, it's really hard to then readjust. Oh, right, we've got to level up on the Pain Boy because he's new. Definitely want him to heal. And let's be able to make... cyborgs, or do we want to reduce the food or an energy upkeep of infantry units in the region? It's not a very big area, it's only 3 tile radius. But I guess if we had a bunch of Pain Boys, I would assume that's cumulative. Sure, we can do that. And we're all set there. Alright, research was finished. Kind of concerned about the coming mass of Necrons that might be showing up at some point. Or when killing stuff might be good. Damage of bolt weapons would be good. Getting a lot faster for the researches now. Let's go with the bolter damage being higher. We're going to need as much damage as possible here pretty soon. Necrons are quite difficult to deal with. All kinds of fighting going on all over the place. Not showing me a lot. Predators attack the tank busters. Okay. Tactical squad attacked my war buggies. Tomb blades attacked war buggies over here. Didn't show me my results that much, but I kind of trashed him with my tank busters there in the woods. I'm assuming that other arc is coming up. It's going to be causing me some trouble. So I still can't heal these guys. It's weird. I'll have to just do this, I guess, and hold position until healed somewhere. Let's see if they can trash this predator. Not so impressive, guys. Not so impressive. Not the tank busters have got it. Alright, take that one. What did that give us? Volcano Shroud. What is the Volcano Shroud? Passive grants Witchfire damage reduction to the unit. Okay. Though this battered heat-resistant armor was originally designed for industrial work at the deepest and most hazardous layers of Hive worlds, by some happy accident it also muffles psychic attack. As yet, whatever gives the shroud this quality has not been identified, for fear that reverse engineering it might break its uncanny spell. So, Waaaggghhh is about to start rooting through the mound of ancient junk and artifacts your boys have collected when the weird boy, Wordred, runs into the room, yelling, pursued by his minders. He dives into the pile, gibbering, and when you pull him out, there's a small artifact stuck in his ear, a series of silver spikes accompanied by a pair of stippled cubes. Waaaggghhh pulls it out and dangles it in front of you. The keys! Alright, let's grab this. Got Marines around, but we've also got Necrons coming. So you guys come up here. And then I'll see if I can just have them sit tight. See if they'll actually heal. I'm not sure if they'll really heal if I do that. Out of curiosity, can my pain boy heal them? I don't think so. Oh, he can! That makes no sense at all! How come my pain boy can heal Deathcopters? That's super weird. I don't get that at all. Alright, let's just trash these Tomb Blades if we can. Move up behind, and you could repair the Waaaggghhh some more. But I think they're still in trouble if that Apocalypse Arc or Armageddon Arc or whatever the heck it is shows up. I think we still have a problem. Yeah, I'm kind of afraid there'd be Marines hanging out here. Yeah, he's actually kind of banged up. I'm kind of worried more Marines might be showing up here. So let's head this way, see if we can wreck these guys' day. That's a day wrecked. These Necrons are really causing me some problems. Keep the war buggies there, kind of in the way. Move them down. I'm still going to leave these guys here in case something random shows up. There are a lot of assault marines around, so they could be jumping around. Grab that. No vision of anything else. So we just have this battle force here. That's all that's left. I haven't done anything with. I probably should send them back off with the other troops. But it takes so long to get through this terrain. Need to get them involved in the fighting, though. Just hoping nothing random crazy shows up over here. Just kind of leaving one war buggy kind of hanging around to scout and grab stuff. Alright, you guys are working on Diggers and Smelters. You guys have a tile coming in a turn. The capital. We've got more food coming. We've got Tank Busters in 3 turns, Duff Copters in 7, Pain Boy in 5. The only other thing I can build would be mechs, but that's not going to do me much good right now. So that'll have to be it. We'll see how hard the Necrons push up against me here. A lot of Tomb Blades. A lot of Tomb Blades. Alright, this will help a little bit. Bigger bolts increase damage of bolt weapons. Like the Space Marine Kraken bolts, the mech barrel modification allows the shooter to hold even larger caliber ammunition, letting the lucky recipient show off by toting an even larger gun that hits even harder. Okay, we need stuff for fighting. What else can we get? Increased damage. Def Copter Bomb, battle wagons. It's quick, so let's grab the mech guns. They might be useful against not just flyers and skimmers and stuff. That's so many guys scattered all over the place here. And it didn't actually push up this direction, so they must have shifted over. And that's why I've got this horde of Tomb Blades over here. We've got enslavers out here as well. That's a little bit of a problem. Let's get them out of there. Hide in the forest. What's to do? What's to do? Well, that's no fun. So next, do some quick repairs. I can't actually use my tank buster bombs on these guys. Stick bombs a little better. I'm going to try to wipe out any units we possibly can. So if we can hit them, let's try to destroy them outright. It's not going to be enough. So close. But not enough. Alright, who's free? Not too many, actually. Who it's saying I can heal. They're already healed up completely. I don't know why. Yeah, 26 to 26. I don't know why it's saying I can heal them some more. I can't get close enough to get a shot here. Let's see if we can draw them out here maybe next turn. Could throw the boys in, but I think we'll hold them back for now. They're in a forest, so that's fine. Nothing to heal here, that's fine. You guys stay there. Yeah, we'll try to get these guys through. Alright, this city, we've got diggers and smelters on the way. Out here, we're doing nothing. What should we do? Required a tile, okay. Energy production's pretty good, ore production's pretty good, food could be better. I think I'm building food though right now. Loyalty is in the negative, so I could build a loyalty building. Takes a long time. Let's go ahead and throw some fungus out real quick. We'll do that. Out here we've got food, yeah, tank busters, stuff copters, pain boy. Mech not much point, so it's with the mech gun I'll be able to make those as well, same turn. Oh, giant mess everywhere! Show me what's happening. Lots of bad things, that's what's happening. Okay, yeah, that's lots of stuff. War buggies attacked enslavers. Okay, Tomb Blades attacked war buggies. Tomb Blade attacked war buggies up there. I was hoping they'd come this direction. Tomb Blades attacked by tank busters, who then got wiped out. You discovered Necron warriors, basic infantry units. Even with only a glimmer of consciousness to guide it, a Necron warrior is a fearsome and resilient foe. Armed with ancient energy weapons, they can scythe down their enemies with lethal volleys of Gauss flare fire. Or their unyielding metal bodies repair themselves should they sustain damage. Yeah. Necrons are really tough from having played them. They can heal, they automatically heal every turn, they can teleport. Not good. Not good. So if I can wipe any units out, I want to do that. Pretty much no matter what the cost is. So like the mechs are probably going to die because I'm repairing this unit instead of running away with them. I'm hoping I can wipe out... Yeah, we can wipe out this unit. We'll send the bulk down this way. Spotting anything else? Let's see anything. And unfortunately, this is probably going to be the last turn I'm going to do. So we're going to go ahead and do the military actions for the turn and check the cities, and then we'll save it, and that's going to be it for the day, I think. I should be playing some more. Most likely will be Saturday. I hate having to take long breaks between playing. When I get down to it, I just want to keep playing forever. But at some point, you know, I have to eat and stuff, so that's a problem. Alright, what can we do here? Got enslavers up here as well. Stupid enslavers. Ah! I wasn't expecting to find a bunch of Necron warriors there. My poor tank busters. Alright, send in the cans. Still can't finish them off. That's not great. Yeah, they might want this tomb here to found another city. The mechs will heal up these guys, and then we're just going to throw them right in the middle of those Necron warriors, I guess. So they'll be at full strength. That'd be kind of a nice distraction. The tank busters are still screwed. We can't do a whole lot of damage here. .6 grenade, 1.4. Alright, you can get out of there. So get out of there. Don't like it. I don't like it at all. Pain boy, you can heal somebody, right? Yeah, let's heal the weird boy. Copters. Where do we want the copters? They aren't that great at shooting stuff. Yeah. They're not super tough either. I can jink with them for one turn, but they're going to take a lot of fire no matter where I put them. So we'll just lend some fire support out here. And I'll go ahead and jink, just in case. But these poor tank busters here are totally screwed. I can probably take an attack, so we'll just keep shooting at the enslavers. Alright, population increased. The city is set. The city is set, so just my capital. We'll have another tank buster in a turn. Everything else has taken a while. A couple turns for the mech guns. Yeah, mech guns might be pretty useful now that we've got these flyers all over the place. Yeah, we definitely have this pretty massive Necron force coming at us here, and hopefully we can stop them. I think they're going to be a bit difficult to take out, though. Especially since I'm kind of spread out from having fought before and taken out the Space Marines and then dealing with all the other stuff. So we're a little spread out more than I would like. I'd like to have more of my forces concentrated. It's kind of the original plan, was to build like a big mass of Orks. We've got a decent mass of Orks, but probably not enough to stop this much Necron force, especially if there's those Apocalypse Archer coming and the Lords are coming and stuff as well. And these guys out of position are pretty much toast. They're just kind of a distraction at this point. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. So yeah, like I said, should be back on Saturday with some more. I'll have to think if in between now and then if there's any way I can try to save my butt here, but I don't think there's much I can do other than trying to choke the Necrons with the blood of the Orks. Just keep throwing guys at them. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Let me go ahead and save it here real quick before I do anything else, just in case. Sometimes I have weird issues when I stop streaming. We can make a new one. Alright, yeah, thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. If you're interested in earlier streams, like my Necron stream of this game or other streams of different games, Games Workshop games and other stuff, you can check things out past a couple weeks, because Twitch only holds things for 2 weeks, up on my YouTube channel, which is also DisturbingPuppet, which is one word. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Have a good one.